Jim Dad Fitness here. Today we have the weigh-in for Project AD Stampede. And as you can see behind me, I got some flowers from Project AD. Sent me to try to butter me up when they heard I was doing this review. And they all tried to send me some free product as well, but I threw that shit in the trash because this is a non-biased channel. And we don't mess around we buy this stuff ourselves and give you guys the honest opinion. I wish these guys sent me some free shit. That'd be sweet. But no, for real though, those flowers are from GGH. So we're kind of cute like that. So, you know, he sends me flowers time to time. Let's see here. 2 scoops is 21.6 grams. 2 scoops is a serving. So here's one for about, looks like that gets me about at 10. If I remember right, watching other reviews, I think it took almost like heaping scoops to get you there. And then 2 gets us at 19. So I think it's a very fluffy powder, so you might need to pack it down a little bit. It might be what the move is. But we get 21.6. 21.55. We got to get to that 21.6. Can't mess around. All right, 22.18. Always go a little bit over. But the flavor I have is orange tang, like the old commercials in the 2000s with the monkeys jumping around. Hopefully we got some reminiscence of that. It's like a very like blood orange coloring. Obviously they've got like your sucrose in here to see if there's any like in that red whatever it was that everyone is freaking out about. That's going to be illegal here soon. I don't see any dyes. Yeah, I don't see any dyes in there. So maybe this is all naturally colored. All right. Damn, that's strong. Oh shit. This like reminds me of when you don't put back in the day when you have the mixed Gatorade or the mixed Tang for this case, when you get a little too stout with the scooper and you had to water that baby down. That's the case for this one. Like drinking a cup of soup. It is tasty though. I'll say if you like your Tang nice and strong, do the 8 to 12 ounces of water. But I mean, you could fill this thing up to the brim if you're looking to get hydrated. If I took this thing in the morning, I'll maybe fill this thing up to the brim. It's so strong. Give me some flavor to help wash down my tuna and oatmeal in the morning. But anyway, let's get to the effects portion of this now. Jim Dad Fitness. Today we have Project AD Stampede. This one actually used it all the way down to the last serving today. Had this one on my shelf. Actually was one of the ones I wanted to think about doing my first review on to get things rolling because I loved it so much and just kind of forgot about it. But we'll go into the label here. We did the servings, mixings, taste test earlier, but we got 2 scoops, like we said, at 21.6 grams. To kick it off, we have citrulline at a whopping 9 milligrams. That makes sense. This is the first time having really broke down this label just since I bought it, which was almost a couple months ago. But so there's a lot of this I'm seeing for the first time. Alpha GPC, 1,200 milligrams. Beetroot powder is going to help with the pumps at 1 gram. That's quite a bit of beetroot powder. Tysine, help with the focus there, 1,000 milligrams. Theanine to help ease things out, kind of calms out in the stim effect at 200 milligrams. S7, another pump ingredient at 100 milligrams. That's a pretty good dosage of S7. And then estrogen to help with absorption, 775 milligrams. And then the Rebirth stemmed out blend. Let's see what we got going on here. We got caffeine anhydrase, English walnut extract, aka the DMHA. We'll see if that's the good stuff. caffeine citrate there, hallucinant HCl, white willow bark extract, and then alpha yohimbine at 90% alpha yohimbine. So we'll see. That's a prop blend too, so we don't really know how much alpha yo is in there. But overall, take this drink. Definitely about 15 to 20 minutes to kick in. Serious sense of urgency within that like 20-minute mark. Caffeine comes in nicely right around that same time period, and then you're just like motivated, ready to move about right at the 30-minute mark, and then it just hits you like a brick wall, like just sense of urgency, good vibes. It's like the perfect mix of like sense of urgency and like euphoric, feel good vibes. It kind of reminds me of a little bit like a Cerberus by SoCal Sups. Very similar, like the sense of urgency, euphoria, kind of like blend of the two. It's like seems to be like the perfect mix of the both of those. The Alpha Yo, I'm guessing 1.5 grams, maybe 2. There was quite a bit of sense of urgency, but no like nose drip or like that. And then pumps were absolutely insane on this. I trained back and I had like shoulder veins going on. I'm pretty like more of a swole pump person and not as much vascular, but I can get it going, especially if I'm in a cut or something like that. And pumps were absolutely ridiculous on this thing. Did not stack it with anything. With that 9 grams of citrulline, the beetroot, the S7. I've always been a huge fan of beetroot for the vascular pump. This one just had an insane pump. And then euphoric vibes were damn good. Like, right up there with Cerberus and the euphoric vibe. And then sense of urgency, very, very apparent. The Alpha Yo definitely kicks in. The multiple types of caffeine. This is a talkative pre-workout too. It's not one of those ones where you just want to like get in a shell in the zone and not talk to anyone in the gym and just focus in on your weights. Like you're going to be honed in and focused, but you're going to be feeling good. You'll be talking to people, which I like. I enjoy that aspect. And so you'll definitely have that going on with this pre-workout. And it's a perfect blend of euphoria and urgency. If I was to score this thing, it's right in the middle for me for both of those, like 9s out of 10s on both of those. And just raw energy, 9 out of 10. Pump, absolutely insane. Got to give it a 10 out of 10 on that. And overall, I freaking love this pre-workout. Highly advocate for this one. If I didn't do a top 5, top 10, whatever this year, since I was getting the channel rolling, but this was one of those ones that I think has kind of went under the radar. More people should know about the Project AD Stampede, especially with it definitely has the goods in there. I know sometimes we see that English walnut, we kind of like, we're a little skeptical if that's the good stuff, or is that just they're just chucking down the label to kind of entice you to buy the product. But overall, out of this world results with the Project AD. Well, like I said, I've been through the whole damn bottle of this thing. One of my favorites, but definitely worth picking up if you guys haven't got your hands on Project AD Stampede yet. Still available. I think Sub Central and then NutriCartel still have it. I'll throw some discount promo code things in below so you guys can track those babies down. But thanks for joining Project AD Stampede. Definitely worth getting. Gym Dad Fitness is all for this one. Like and subscribe, and we'll keep watching. We'll try to keep finding some of these hitters and reporting back to you on if these things are worth it or not. All right, well, I'm out. Gym Dad Fitness here, doing my nightly sauna routine. I've been reflecting on my experience from Project AD. And during my review, I was so fucking amped up because I just came home from the gym on that thing, and I feel like I brushed through that thing pretty fast. But just wanted to give my final thoughts on it and tell you in conclusion on what I think. So with the Project AD, the workout before, I used the Kill Switch original pre-Thanksgiving batch. I'm giving that another run again. And last time I used pre-workouts after the Kill Switch, they did feel like just water. I feel like they didn't have much effect. I feel like we have that a lot with the illicit stims, such as like Smash AMF when we take pre's afterwards. So I was a little reluctant to give Project AD a fair shake right after the Kill Switch. But the fact that I was able to take that on a Sunday, then the Project AD on a Monday. I did train Sunday morning though, so that's probably might have been it. Still had well over 30 hours between workouts and ingesting that kill switch in Project AD, but like in conclusion, there definitely is something illicit in Project AD. I think that the DMHA is the real deal. The sense of urgency is at the perfect level, the Alpha Yo, and I 100% am all in on that one. It definitely gets you in the clouds, but not so like loopy happy, and more on the energized, ready to just kick some ass, a little bit more aggression side of the euphoria scale. And like what I've said before, kind of like the Cerberus 5. And overall, I just huge fan of that one. Totally would buy that one again. Even doing all these reviews and stuff and having a bunch of pre's laying around, I wouldn't mind storing that one in the shelf for a little while. But definitely want to try to get your hands on some of that Project AD, because it's got the good shit in there for sure.